that toddlers have an animation where they're like splashing in the toilet, so this is just a little bit lazy. I think, okay, it looks like there's like water splashing out though. That's really funny. Am I coming in through okay? It looks like I lost the stream for a second. But it's all good now. Can you guys hear me? Got the rattle. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when you left, but we think that alien pregnancies are broken with the update, but we do have little guys. I luckily the one like cheating mod got updated pretty quickly to like at least fix like the bugs. They want to update it again to add more options, like stuff for infants and stuff, but they've got it not broken at least. So I've been able to cheat the alien pregnancies using that. Right now we're trying to see if I like cheated it forward a little bit because the moodlet wasn't showing up before. So we're trying to see if it'll progress naturally from that point. But yeah, I'm really suspecting that this update broke alien pregnancies. I know they were working before the update because like a couple of days ago I was playtesting stuff because I knew I was planning on doing this. Yeah, we're doing scientific experiments on Pascal, which is appropriate. I think he would approve, to be honest. Okay, they're crying. What's up? Okay, I think he fell asleep. What's up with you? Sleepy. Okay. I mean, she's probably fine. You could probably eat your mac and cheese first. Okay. Or not. Are you bringing it with you? I don't know how this is gonna work, but you could try. Yeah, we had twins, Tycho and Scorpio. Yeah, you can't do that with the mac and cheese, can you? Are we gonna... Oh, now she's sleeping. Okay, she's sleeping. She's fine. You know what? Sleep. Wait, finish your mac and cheese. Finish your mac and cheese, and then sleep. While they're sleeping, you know. Sleep while you have the chance. How close are they to aging up? 2 days. And they age up on 0 instead of 1 like in The Sims 2. So, alright. I thought he was gonna start crying, but he's fine. He is hungry though. Okay, it's definitely been a bit. Has it? Okay, it is progressing normally. So now it went from... Wait, no, is this? No, wait, is it? No, I think this is the same one. My bad. Wait, no, what is it supposed to be? Is, oh, no, this is right. It is like weird tummy ache, and then it's weird weight gain. And then it's like abnormal changes to body, right? This seems new to you guys, right? I'm doubting myself now. I think I might just let him sleep until they start crying, but they are hungry. No, because there's 2 of them and it takes a while. I'm gonna wake him up. He's fine. What are you doing? I think I'll play with blocks. Let's feed Tycho. Let's try a new food. Let's try, how about avocado? Look how massive that belly is. I forgot how massive it is because I usually have a mod that, like, makes it a bit more of a reasonable size. And so I forgot, like, just how massive it is. To be fair, he's probably carrying multiples, but they all look like this. Okay. Let's see how we feel about avocado. What are we thinking? He's thinking about it. Oh, he loves it. He loves avocado. What is going on over here? Oh. Got a sentiment. This is the same one. It might be the only one that babies can get, I'm not sure. Or at least the only positive one. Okay, you need to... You just abandoned him in the high chair! And now he's stinky! Okay. What are we doing? Cuddle. Okay, but she's hungry though. Can we... Here, let Tycho out. How much are high chairs? Maybe it would be worth it to get more than one? If we could afford it. Which we can. Okay, they're not expensive. Can we... We can put them pretty close together, okay. And this is with move objects off, so I assume it's gonna work. Let's try... oatmeal cereal? So you are being freed. Yeah, maybe it's not worth it to have two since they have to, like, actively feed them, but I already did it. Maybe it'll be useful for the toddlers, too. Okay. Are we gonna feed the baby? Are we thinking about possibly feeding the baby? Yes. We're thinking about it. What's this over here? Become inspired. Well, that might just happen because of his creative trait. I still got this want to flirt with Johnny Zest locked in, but I haven't had time to even think about it. Johnny, where are you? We could invite him over, maybe. Okay, what do we think? What do we think about oatmeal cereal? She's not sure. She's not sure if she likes it or not. Alright, what are you up to? Stinky. Diaper. It's the diaper. You're also stinky. Is it your diaper? Must be. Okay. Let's, can we change the diaper? Alright. Sell that. The thing is, when we have more kids, this stuff will sell for more money, too. Lacey, hi! We got alien infants. Despite the game trying desperately to stop us. We've had to brute force it. I think that they broke alien pregnancies with the update. That, or we just got extremely unlucky. But it's feeling maybe like a bug. Yeah, right, of course they did. They're so cute, though. They're really cute. I'm having fun, but this is also a nightmare. And there's only 2 of them, and we're about to have, I don't even know how many more. Because I put on this lot trait that makes multiples more likely, so... Well, we'll see. Probably too many. But I mean, they might age up into toddlers about when the other kids are born, so they'll be a little bit more independent then, and it won't be quite as much of a nightmare. Can we go to the bathroom? But I'm selling their diapers for money, so there's that. That's a little hack, because like this is a kind of expensive item, but it's an investment. Because when you throw things away in it, like it could be like dishes or trash or whatever, then are you okay? Oh, didn't we just feed you? Okay, we'll feed him, whatever. I could have sworn we just fed him. Yeah, so, they also, with this update, added, like, diaper and bottle trash, the way that you have in the Sims 2, and it's supposed to be an added challenge, but here's the thing. I can throw them away for money. And the amount of money that you get is, like, proportional to the number of Sims that you have in your household. So the more babies we have, the more diapers we'll have, and the more each diaper will be worth. Are we feeding this kid or not? I think we are. Is this carrots? He loves carrots. Oh. Are we done? Can we feed the kid? Feed the kid! Why are you stopping? Here, he's liked everything we've ever given him. How about, how about ice cream? What if we do ice cream? Hold on, yeah, okay, the plate in here is empty, which means I can sell it. Yeah. Our other source of income has been these, he's not sure if he likes ice cream. Okay. Has been these prints that you get from using this observatory, but I've just been so busy with the babies ever since we had them that, like, I've hardly had a chance to use that at all, so... Yeah, in my experience, they don't put the toddlers in there and walk away. They put the toddlers in there and then immediately take them back out, like, please let them eat. They'll put the food in front of them and then take them out. But, like, yeah, with the feeding infants, that's, like... generally been working better. Just not that time. I think those animations are fun, those alien pregnancy animations. We didn't really see them the first time, so it's nice to be able to experience this pregnancy properly instead of just fiddling with it to see if we could get it to work. Got food all over his face still. That's okay. Here, let's put on a lullaby to help him get to sleep. Oh no, he's fine. He's out. No, he's out. He's good. Okay, go eat this mac and cheese so you don't starve to death. I would really love for you to not starve to death. Oh no, she's crying. What's wrong? Sleepy! Here, sleep then. Sleep. Just shh. Just shh. Can you... No, I don't think she can. Wait, oh, she is. Cool. No worries, she's fine. And on the carpet this time instead of on the metal floor in the kitchen, so she's fine. Maybe we could also nap? So he's in his second trimester now. we've got 2 days left with these, so I think at the very least they're gonna age up into toddlers before the new babies age up into infants. What are we doing? Observe the sky? Go for it. Maybe you could earn us some money. At some point we need to get Johnny Zest over here though. Johnny Zest! I would love to go to GeekCon with you and build a rocket, but I can't. I have 2 infants at home. We can invite him over though. What if we invite Johnny Zest over? Okay. Johnny Zest will be right over. There he is. They always show up, like, they really mean it when they say they'll be right over, like, they're right over. But to be fair, he actually just lives right over here, so... Okay. Let's invite him in. What's up, you? Are awake. You still have stuff all over your face, but you seem fine. Johnny Zest is here. He looks uncomfortable. What's wrong? Share baby pictures? I mean, this is just the same animation as the old share pictures interaction, but see, and that's the thing, like, there's so many interactions in this. They reorganized the menu with this update, which I think is a good idea considering like how many interactions there are. It was kind of a nightmare to navigate it when it wasn't broken up so much, but like so many of them are just like, he's too uncomfortable because he's unflirty. I forgot he's unflirty. We have to be in a better mood if we're gonna flirt with Johnny Zest. Plus he's embarrassed. I don't think it would go over well. This is not the right time. Yeah, you can't have babies from alien abduction, although it kind of seems to be broken. That's what we're doing, but we've cheated it a little bit. We just forced it with some mods because it just didn't seem to be working. It's possible that I just got unlucky because it's not 100% like it is in The Sims 2. When they get abducted, it's like 25% chance that they're pregnant. But after a certain point, like, I was like, well, this is boring and I want the infant, so I started cheating the abductions, and I must have gotten him abducted like 8 or 9 times and wasn't pregnant. So I, luckily this mod that I used got updated, so we used that to force it, but that didn't have the moodlet showing up properly. But once we, like, nudged it into the first trimester, it seems to be progressing normally now, so... it's not working quite like it's supposed to. Yeah, hypothetically. And, like, I mean, it's definitely not impossible for me. Are you gonna, what is that? Are you gonna feed him? What are you doing? Okay. Let's try peas. Okay, Johnny's just gonna play my computer. That's fine. We've got Tycho and Scorpio. Scorpio is asleep on the floor. She's really hungry, so we gotta feed her. Tycho loved mashed potatoes. He's liked literally everything we've given him. I wonder if that's because of his personality trait. Sunny infants are supposed to be, like, easier. Okay, let him out. Let's go wake Scorpio so that we can feed her, because she's really hungry. But yeah, he came back from, I was just doing like abductions over and over and over because I'm like, we're here to see alien babies and I'm going to get them. And that's the same method that I used to playtest things like a few days ago before the update. And okay, are we bottle feed? That's fine. And I was able to get pregnancies with that. So it's not like cheating it doesn't work. Like cheating it does work. So, I mean, it's possible that it's just, like, it didn't happen, like, all of those times, but it seems unlikely. It's starting to feel like it wasn't coincidence. Can we feed this kid? Please? Or are we just gonna sit here? Are we thinking we might feed the baby? Okay. Okay. We're feeding the baby. Yeah. Like, either way, like, I think it would have been boring for you guys to keep sitting here watching me cheat abductions over and over, so, I just wanted to, you know, get on with it. But yeah, it kind of does seem like there's a problem, so I might make a bug report. Because I had 0 mods in the game, so I know it wasn't like a mod issue. I took my entire mods folder out. I don't even have CC. I don't even have defaults. Defaults are broken. I'm dealing with the Maxis skin blend and eyes. Oh, right. Tycho's crying. Oh, well, he's fine. He's sleeping now. He's okay. Yeah, sure. She can come with us, I guess. Okay, let's cook something. Let's just make a salad, you know? I'm sure he's fine, but he has already set this on fire once, and I just don't want it to happen again. And Johnny's S is here. We can't even work up the nerve to flirt with him. This is a nightmare. Okay, she's got the rattle. Yeah, she's looking fine, but their needs go down really fast, so they really need a lot of care. Oh, don't do that. Oh, okay. That's gross. Okay, bye, Johnny. This is so sad. Maybe when we're less pregnant, we'll be more successful at flirting. It's just that he's unflirty, so it's hard for him. But yeah, they get unique moodlets for the alien pregnancy, and they've got like unique animations. Anyone can be abducted, just even if you do nothing between the hours of like, what is it, 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. But there are things that you can do to increase the odds, and we're doing them. We got this satellite that we can use to contact aliens. We've got this this telescope. If you're focused, there's like a specific interaction that you can do called Search for the Truth when you get your logic skill high enough. And that makes you much more likely to get abducted. Unfortunately, the best way to do it is to be a for this, like, challenge that I'm kind of half doing at this point, because I'm having to cheat some stuff, and I was already, like, modifying the rules, because it usually doesn't have to do with aliens. Like, you're not allowed to have, like, a career that forces you to leave the lot. Like, you could have, like, a work-from-home career, but that's it, because you have to take care of the kids, right? Like, it would be too easy if we could just, like, leave them at daycare. She is sad, though. Why is she sad? Oh, she needs a nap. Here, let's put her to bed. Put on a lullaby. Let's try and get some sleep. You're fine. Yeah, see, it's okay. You're okay. Yeah, like, it's not, yeah, exactly. Like, that's definitely not odds so low that I would consider it pretty much impossible, but it's not very likely. Okay, Tycho's awake. He's gonna go look at Blarfy. Okay, so can you... Oh, you could coo at Blarfy and smile at Blarfy. Wasn't sure. Looks like he needs diaper change. And food. Okay, yeah, let's come change the diaper. Tycho just became good friends with Pascal. Okay. And let's try papaya. Hanging out with his dad's worst enemy. Yeah, Pascal hates this bear so much. I think he was angry about, like, getting abducted or something, and he took it out on the bear. Oh no, he didn't like that. Well, he's bound to dislike something. He's liked everything so far. Okay, let's try applesauce. Oh, this is trash I could throw away. That's money. We're strapped for cash. Alright, he loves applesauce. Yeah, he loves most of what he tries. I think it's based on his personality, because his sister doesn't. She likes a few things, but... We're all surviving, which is good news, but, like, I'm really struggling just to take care of 2 infants with the one parent, and I'm worried about what it's gonna be like adding more kids into the equation. It might actually get easier when we have, like, older kids, because they can help to take care of them, but it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Okay, let's free him from his high chair prison. And let's get a salad. Alright, what are you up to? Looking at the laptop? The little food on their face is so cute. I wish I could wipe it off though. Deliberately feeding the baby food he doesn't like so he'll make a mess on the floor and I can make money. Get rich quick schemes. Okay, let's use the bathroom, take a shower, take a nap, maybe? I don't know that you'll get through all of those actions before you need to help one of the babies, but you could try. Scorpia's still sleeping. She's so stinky though, and she's pretty tired too. Once she wakes up, she's not gonna be happy. Tygo's mostly okay though. Their needs drop so fast. I just fed him. He's already almost like in the yellow. How long are the infants? Like 5 days, I think. And then the old baby stage, which they've renamed newborn, is just 1 day. So they've like basically just transferred most of that time into this life stage. And I think that they also made like the adult life stage a little bit longer to compensate for like the other parts being a little bit longer. Yeah, they do, but they've renamed them as newborns, and they've actually like updated them a little bit. Like they changed the face model to look like younger. They have like the scrunkly look that a brand new baby has, you know? And they also finally added all of the skin tones instead of 3 skin tones that doesn't even match the icon. Weren't you like just here, sleep, just sleep. Sleep. You're fine. Sleep. Alright, just right there. Just take a nap right there. Oh, you're fine. You're literally fine. So now the like little object newborn babies have all of the skin tones that older Sims have. And you can see their eye color. So like kind of like the Sims 2, minus the hair color part, I guess. And I think they added like a couple of new like interactions with them, and they made it so that you don't have to like put them down in between interactions. So like they overall made them way less annoying, but also you just have them for a day and then you get the infant. So okay. You are stinky. Change diaper. Okay, and you're also hungry. We'll change your diaper, and then we'll how about we try carrots about? She wasn't sure about carrots. Maybe this time carrots will be good. Okay. Diaper, that's free money. When I decided to put this bin here, I did not even realize like how much of a good investment it was gonna be, but it's a good investment. What do you think? What do you think? She's still not sure. Is she gonna eat it? She's eating it. Oh, it's getting all over your face. Oh no. Oh no. Honestly, these things should be filthy by now. They do get dirty. Okay. Bath time. Give a bubble bath. Whoa, what's going on? Couldn't possibly guess what's going on with your tummy there. It's never happened before, so. Okay, we're in the third trimester now. Abnormal changes to body from unknown terrifying reasons. So I think he'll give birth like around this time tomorrow. Yeah, I think he'll give birth around the same time that these guys age up. So that'll be good because toddlers are much easier to take care of. The first one was a little bit strange, to be fair. We just, like, forced it to happen right away. He probably doesn't remember it, you know? If he doesn't get it next time, then I don't know what to tell him. She's kind of still hungry. So we should feed her again after the bath. We've had this locked in for so long. I'm really invested in it now. What if it doesn't go well? That'd be devastating. Yeah, I mean, you know. That would be a lot. I feel like I wouldn't have processed it. Okay. We also need to feed Tycho. I don't think you need to put her down because I was thinking you might feed her. Where are you going? Yeah? You gonna sit here? Just gonna... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's so funny because this... Okay, look how massive... Look how massive this belly is. And then, like... You look at it from the front and it's like... You wouldn't even know he was pregnant. Boom. Oh, okay, are we feeding the baby? I think it would be ideal if we did. I know. And it's so unnecessarily big. I also wish that it was like wider, you know, from the front, but usually I have a mod that like makes the size just like slightly smaller because it's so much. But you know, we're doing this unmodded except the one mod that I stopped to put in because alien pregnancies are probably broken. Yeah, I think that they don't... Do they have a pregnancy walk style? Now I don't even remember. Maybe it's, like, only in the third trimester or something. I can't remember. Is Tycho awake yet? We're gonna wake him, because we gotta feed this kid. He's putting her down. That's fine. She seems fine. Pascal might pee his pants at this point, but I just don't want these kids to get taken away. He could pee his pants if he has to. I'd rather he didn't, but... Let's feed Tycho. Why are you sad? Oh, you need to sleep. And you are hungry, which, yeah. Are we... Okay, we're feeding him. Good, good, good. Okay. Bottle time. No? Yes? Okay. Okay. What are you up to? Blocks? There she goes. It does kind of look like when you have a fat Sims too, and like the bottoms don't have a fat morph. It looks just like that. Like it just stops here. And I think he needs a diaper change, right? So we can probably do that really quick and then run to the bathroom. Right. Then I can sell these for money. This is literally our only source of income right now, like... It's been a long time since I've actually used the observatory. Oh, you took him with you? Okay, I guess. Okay, is it... Here, just sleep. Sleep? Just get a little bit of sleep. You're fine. You were tired, but you already fell asleep, so you're fine. Yeah, we're crushing it. Easy. I could do 98 more of these. Okay, it's almost their birthday. Tomorrow, right? Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, I guess sleep time's over. Okay, we need to put Tycho to bed. Oh. Never mind, he fell asleep. Okay, here, let's feed Pascal so he doesn't die. How about that? What are you up to? Gonna come coo at me? Oh, he fell! Oh my god. Oh, they're so cute. Hold on, don't clean that up because we need the money. I'm going to sell that bowl. Yeah. Let's, put Tycho to bed. Can we play peekaboo and stuff like that? I haven't even had a chance to do all of those cute interactions because it's just so hard to take care of them. And this is like the more kind of independent version of infants, right? Because like, what is it, Johnny? I think I have a crush on, I don't know who that is. No, like, I don't think it's a good idea. I've got a crush on you. Okay. We've had this want to flirt with Johnny pinned for like a week. Okay, wait, lullaby. I know you're sleepy. I know. Life is so hard because you're so small. But like, if you get the pack that's coming out on Thursday, like, they start out not being able to like crawl or like sit up on their own, and they have to like learn how to do them. So this is like kind of them on easy mode, and it's not easy. Here, can we? Well, is observing the sky fun? Is this fun? Yeah, this is fun. Okay. Because we might get Prince, and that'll get us money. There we go. Oh, that one looks sick. I'll sell these as I like actually need the money, because I think they're kind of cool also. That's the problem. Okay, let's get some sleep. What's Scorpio up to? She's playing with the koala. She's a little hungry. But yeah, that's the one good thing about intense infants, right? Is that they're like easily entertained. So she's having a great time. But now she's sleepy, and everything's horrible. So you know how it is. Are we gonna try and sleep? Is that? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, it's okay. Lily Fang is pregnant. Doesn't she hate children? Why is she? It doesn't take that into account in story progression, does it? I'm sure it doesn't. Okay. Your diaper is stinky and you're hungry. And everything's so hard. Let's change your diaper. Let's feed you a bottle. Or do anything at all. Here we go. Diaper changed. That'll be 30 simoleons. Maybe we could put him back to sleep even. Do you think he'll sleep if I put him back to sleep? Can I put on a little lullaby? I put on sleep, baby sleep, please. Please sleep. Oh man. I think they really did nail this infants thing, because I'm just like please sleep. Okay, sleep. I just feel like that's very real, you know? Let's get up so that we can go to the bathroom. Oh, also, we gotta feed Scorpio. A bottle feed. That's still so many clicks in the menu. I really wish it wasn't like that. Are you sick? He seems like he's sick. He's getting the, like, medicine thought bubble, which usually means they're sick. Getting sick is not a big deal in this game, but it is inconvenient. Are we gonna feed the baby? She's just like, covered in mud. This is just like rocket science or something. It's too much. Bottle. No. But you're literally about to get taken away because you're so hungry. What do you mean you won't eat? Oh, okay. Okay. Do you have food to eat for sure? Like pumpkin. Let's do pumpkin. Let's do pumpkin puree. And let's stop whatever you're doing. We're feeding this baby. They're gonna take her away. Can we feed the baby, please? Can we feed the baby? Okay. There we go.
Snoosh. Oh, you're a show.
You're sleeping. Didn't mean to open that up, but it is a nice reminder that they're gonna age up tomorrow. Or that we're gonna get more. It's gonna be fine. It might even be 3 this time. Who knows? You guys might have seen because it popped up for a second, but I tried not to look at it, so I didn't see it. Taking care of an infant while pregnant too? Nightmare. Okay. Do you think we could bathe her or will you pass out? He's gonna give birth like tonight, right? Okay. Bath time. These kids are wearing me out for real. Oh. This is just like babies from real life. Now what? Oh, we got a diaper. Sell that. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, we could probably put her to bed. Put her to bed, put on a lullaby, and then get some sleep. Adding those mobiles was a good call. I don't know if I would manage like soothing them to sleep naturally. It seems really useful. Oh, please don't cry. Please sleep. Please. Please. Oh. Okay. Okay. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. We're good. Oh. Okay, now you're awake. Are you okay? Can you just chill there for a bit and will you be fine? We're gonna have to feed him. Let's get up. Let's get over with. I think he needs diaper change. And bottle feed. You gotta use the bathroom. And eat. Surely you can't play in the toilet while I'm using it, right? Surely. I mean, he's doing it. That's gross. Where did you get that? Did you get that out of the toilet? Sink is broken. Life is a nightmare. Why is it dirty in here? Is there like a diaper or something? Or what? Is something just doing to clean it? Something? Maybe the counter? I don't know. He can clean all of them is the thing, even if they're not dirty. I don't know. Right, and like for toddlers, they have like a normal playing in the toilet, like in The Sims 2. Unless I'm remembering wrong, but I'm like pretty sure. Okay, can we sleep? Oh, well, can we? Yeah, let's sleep. Let's sleep. We're probably gonna wake up in like a couple of hours and have a baby. Have at least one baby. Probably have 2 to 3 babies. But you know how it is with alien babies. Yeah, you can have triplets in an unmodded game. And I've added this lot trait that makes multiples more likely. Because my goal is to have as many as possible, so like, you know, obviously that's an advantage, but also, not. You know? Like, getting them all out of the way in one pregnancy is good, but then you have multiples of them, you know? You got like 2 or 3 of them at once. Their voices sound like this because they're aliens, by the way. Like, the human ones don't sound like this. Okay, are we sleeping? Oh, nope. Because now Scorpia's awake and she's hungry! Pascal's feeling uncreative. If we could get out and work on this mural, that'd be nice. Oh good, we're in labor. Good! Imminent close encounter from unidentified life form growing within. Oh, interesting. That's way less annoying. So is there a fix for it? Because it's so annoying that they'll, like, just sit there covering their diary forever when someone walks in instead of just, like, stopping. Yeah. Okay, you're upset. That's, listen, I have to have a baby, so figure it out. You're fine. You're fine. All right, I have to have at least one baby. Let's go. Yeah, I never would have guessed that was a glitch. I thought it was just an annoying game mechanic. So that's cool to know. Whoa, okay. Hi. Did you guys see that? Oh, I don't even know what. Oh, was that her changing clothes? I don't think she's supposed to be able to do that, but she did, and the game didn't like it. Okay, we have a boy. All right, Callisto. Okay, another boy. Astro. Okay, it's only 2 at least. I was worried it was gonna be 3. I already named it. But thank you. Listen. Gender isn't real. We can call the babies whatever we want. What are we doing? Do you think you can get down here? Can you get down here? Surely not, right? Okay, so there's 2 more now. That's fine. Can we... 2 tents. Okay, well, that's why I wanted to do it. It was to get rid of the feeling uncreative thing. Can we fix this? You're not 2 tents to do that. Yeah, I mean, masculine and feminine are all made up anyway, so you could do whatever you want forever, you know? It's all about the vibes. And you know, it rules when girls have boy names, so maybe boys should have more girl names. Did you ever think of that? Okay, so these guys are gonna age up today, right? Yeah, we could like bake a birthday cake and age them up. I'll do it when I get the notification that it's their birthday. So yeah, here's the newborns. They're gonna be newborns for just like a day, right? So our infants are gonna age up into toddlers today, and our newborns are gonna age up into infants tomorrow. They are gonna be so big. Toddlers are gonna feel so big now. I think they actually made toddlers a little bit taller too, to like increase the contrast between them and the new infants. So, we'll see. But yeah, they didn't, like, when they were, like, these kind of babies, like, they didn't even feel like a person, so toddlers didn't feel big, right? But this is a person now, and they're gonna get bigger! Oh my god. They're gonna be, like, walking? What are you can we feed Tycho? Yeah, Yeah, they're little guys for sure. Gosh, it's gonna be such a relief when they can, like, take care of themselves as toddlers, too. Like, toddlers in this game are pretty independent, and infants are not. So, it's gonna be really nice to, not have to take care of them as much, but then I'm immediately gonna have to start taking care of these ones. Okay, and this one, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Okay, we got 4 babies now. That's okay. I love when there's 4 babies. That's my favorite. This is easy. I could do this all day. So if you're not familiar with aliens in this game, there's actually like 8 different skin tones. They're not all green. But, when you start a save, it randomly generates one pollination technician and uses that one forever. I was trying to figure out how to, like, find them so that I could, like, delete them or, like, take away their NPC status at least. So that we could see some of that variety, but, I couldn't figure out how to do it. But, I mean, if we had to get stuck with all the same ones, like, at least it's green because it's a classic, but I don't know, it's a little bit of a shame to, like, not get to see the other colors, because there are other colors. Okay, you're crying. Why are you crying? What if I cuddle? Do you need a cuddle? What are we doing over here? Give a bath? Do you need a bath? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, sure, I guess. You could bait Tycho, and... Which one are you? Astro. Astro can chill. Oh yeah, you know what? My mom thought that I was going to be a boy because all the doctors were saying I was going to be a boy. And you know what she was gonna name me? Brandon. Yeah, Gem and I have been talking about that, about, how hard it is to come up with good boy names when we're talking about, like, our sins, especially for, like, because we sometimes, like, theoretically talk about, like, oh, what will we name this person if they're trans? And it's like, sometimes they have a really good girl name, and it's like, how could we possibly give them a boy name that's as good as that? But we have to figure it out anyway. Anyway, it's the older one's birthday, so let's get some toddlers. I would love for there to be toddlers. Can we bake a cake right now? And please don't set it on fire. Let's do chocolate. Let's do a chocolate cake. Oh wait, not bake. It's under... They added baking with get to work, but then, like, stuff like cake that was originally cooking, they didn't move it there. So that's still cooking. Because, sure. Now that one has a dirty diaper. No, this is fine. No, I'm fine. I could do this all day. Easy. Okay, we're gonna bake a cake. Wow, like Alexander Goff. So you can tell the Goths struggled with the same thing, right? Because Cassandra is a wicked cool name, and Alexander is, like, fine. I think the name that you chose is cool, though. I think it's a good name. Okay, birthday candles. Birthday candles. Let's go. Let's
Marvelous.
let's get Tycho here because I'm pretty sure he was born first. So, not that it really matters, but I really need to change that one's diaper. I'm gonna change that one's diaper. Please don't be sad. Oh, it's okay. Oh, gosh, they're really so small. Okay. Oh, everyone's crying. This is fine. Can we please blow out the candles? We have to finish having this tantrum first? Is that... It's like... Look at his face, he's like, I'm just gonna smile through the pain. Hi, Johnny. Okay. Yeah, sorry to hear it. Sorry to hear about what's their name. I don't... Okay. Birthday! Birthday! Oh, he spit all over the cake. Okay. Top-notch infant, let's go! Okay, that's good. I didn't even see that one in any of, like, the early access footage, I don't think. Alright. We got independent toddler. That's cool. That's also the easy one. So, yeah, they do look a little bit bigger, I think. Part of that, I think, is also just the, like, contrast. But I think they made them a little bit taller. Okay, now we gotta put candles back on this cake, because we need to do that again. Now we're gonna get Scorpio. I know, he's so big. Look, he's walking! Yeah, so they've got, like, new interactions with the babies, the newborns. Oh, oops, I missed the cake, I'm sorry. But there we go. Okay. Top-notch infant. Okay, we're crushing it. Wild. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you think... yeah, I believe wild for Scorpio. So they've got pointy ears now, and they didn't as infants. And I'm pretty sure it's possible for them to have pointy ears as infants, because I think in the images that the Sim Guru shared, they had the pointy ears. So I don't know what's up with that, but I'm happy to see the pointy ears. I love pointy ears. I'm always so sad when aliens don't have pointy ears. Pascal is about to pass the fuck out. Okay, can we... Okay, we gotta... These babies definitely need their diapers changed. I hate that they've made me click through more menus for this now. It was easier before. Okay, so you're a little bit sleepy, but guess what? You could just go to bed now. Easy. Let's dress them, because I like for them to have real clothes. Keeping them in the alien diaper for their pajamas is kind of fun, though, because it is kind of fun, but I also like to dress them up, you know? That's also fun. What are we... I feel like the, like, alien diaper is cute, but it also, like, doesn't have character, you know? I'm struggling. I had just gone looking for like some cute CC for toddlers and I had to take it all out. Yeah, there's 2 more. So, you know, I'm really having a lot of fun with infants. I think they're super cute. They're kind of a nightmare to take care of, but I like that. Is this new? Because I think that this was a shirt that infants had. Maybe they added it for toddlers also, because I don't remember it. I don't know. I'm being indecisive about this. Let's just go with one of these. Let's do this one. That's cute. And see, I think these are some new swatches too. What is that? Cherries? Let's do this one with the clouds. And let's give you some hair. Oh, that would be way cooler. If only I had CC, then I could do Baby Scorpio justice. But alas. That clips with the ears. Should we do the bowl cut? I feel like that's a little bit Kandian. I don't want to cover the ears. Maybe we could do this one. That's cute. Kuntim? Okay. No, Scorpio! For Blair Mace, you're right. Scorpio needs the bowl cut. Alright, I'll do that right now so I don't forget. Is it tagged masculine, or am I just missing it? Might be tagged masculine. There we go. Sims 4 said girls are not allowed to have bowl cuts. So is this is dressed before, but there was like, we had like a space swatch or something? Yeah, I think this is new. We could keep the same one. I think it's really cute. It's space themed. Like these have little stars on them. That's good. Yeah, they're cute. I'm just so stoked about everything space themed. I'm like, see, it keeps telling me that, but it tells me that every time, and I don't even know what it's talking about. Okay, so we got big kids. You're sleeping. You need to pee, but someone needs to teach you that. You could eat though. You could just, you're gonna be a little cranky about it because of sugar, but have some cake. It's your birthday. You're crying still. Are you hungry? I don't know. Are you hungry? Are these diapers? Okay, I'm gonna sell those. Look, now they're worth 50 because we have 5 people in the household. Yeah, we're good. Thanks for the tip. I think we got enough babies for just the second though. Oh, okay. And then can you sleep? Or yeah, can you sleep? Yeah, I really think you can make some decent money off of diapers if you just have enough babies. So there they are with their little scrunkly faces. And they got the little pointy ears. Okay. You're all hyped up because of the the sugar. What is sugar but caffeine for toddlers, you know? He's really going through it. Oh boy. Yeah, rough one. Okay, what are you up to? You're gonna... So you're old enough to have wants now. Yeah, and we could age toddlers up early if we get all of their skills to 3. Maximum is 5, but you only have to get them to 3. So we're babbling quite silently. There we go. Are we... Okay, throwing a tantrum now. We could, we could stack the blocks, I guess. Can you talk to, yeah, babble to Blarfy. We really gotta get on that, like, skill grind. You're awake? Okay, well, I guess you need to eat. So, here, I'm gonna put this away. What are you doing now? Looking at the TV. Pascal started to eat this, but he didn't, so you can eat this. Okay, what happened to... Oh, okay, here, can we, do we need to feed the baby? Is that it? I'm choosing bottle feed instead of breastfeed because it leaves the bottle trash that I could sell for 50 simoleons. If you're curious. Okay, so you've got salad. You've got blocks. You're sleeping. You're fine now. Okay, so can you go back to sleep? Gee. Just like constantly on the brink of collapsing. Just running on fumes for days. Take a nap. I don't know why she can't babble to Blarfy. Cause she started to before. And well, no, he can't do it either. What? Is that a bug, I guess? Yeah, toddlers in this game are really independent. So, which is really nice now that they've added that infant stage, because, like, infants can't do anything. Okay. So these guys aren't too rough, but they're gonna be infants tomorrow, and that'll be... We can just go around looking at stuff. That gets their thinking skill up. And adults can, like, teach them stuff, but Pascal needs to sleep. Oh. Well, so much for sleeping. I love when I have to click 5 times to get to something in a menu, and then I click it, and it just doesn't queue. And then I have to do it again. That's my favorite. Okay, what are we doing? What if we go hug Pascal? Oh. Here, you need to go to sleep though. That was adorable, but please sleep. I know, he's in a little ball. Oh, she didn't want a new sibling. She's so upset. Bad news. Bad news about the title of this stream. Okay. See what we can do with the baby. Entertain. I think that's a new one. I mean, yeah, she gets it, but... Oh, it's so cute! Look at that! Yeah, and I also used to have a mod where, like, whether or not they wanted siblings would affect their starting relationship. Because, look, like, she likes the baby so much, even though she didn't want them to exist. Let's food? What about food? What are you doing? Yeah, I really like that, like, kids can have, like, varying feelings about getting new siblings, because some people are, like, really excited about new siblings, and some people are, like, upset. So I think that's really realistic. I just wish that it had more of an effect on gameplay. We gotta change this diaper. I'm really... Like, every time I look, there's just more bottles and diapers. I'm not complaining, though, because that's my primary source of income. But, it sure is constant. What are you doing? Okay, we got this bowl. Get all this bowl. We're just rolling in the dough. I knew this was a good investment. Because it's not cheap, but it's worth it. Can Pascal finally get some sleep? I would love for him to get some sleep. Okay, now you can babble. Maybe it's like, maybe it has to do with, like, their mood. Like, maybe if their mood is bad, they can't babble. I feel like that's new, if that's the case. What have we got? Here, we got toys. If you play with the toys, that gives you imagination. So we could do that. Okay, we've got movement level 2. That's good. Movement is one that they're like pretty likely to get high on their own. Are you good? Could you because okay, there we go. I wasn't sure if she was gonna sort herself out, but she did. Because it's going up every time they're like moving from place to place, so it's something that you don't really have to work on actively quite as much as the other skills. Okay. Maybe you can't just babble at it over and over anymore? Did they nerf it? Did they nerf Flurfy? I really don't know why it works sometimes and not others. It didn't used to work that way. Okay, we're gonna play with this koala over here. So I think I mentioned this already, but I'll mention it again because I know people are like in and out. That in this patch they added this little like bubble above the skill meter that shows you what skill they're building. And that's for all skills, not just like toddlers. Which I think is helpful because sometimes it's not clear what skill they're building. Yeah, Blarfy was too OP, they had to nerf him. Oh, you're awake. Oh, because babies are crying. Yeah, well. Okay, change dirty diaper. No, the toddlers are fine. Worry about the newborns. And also yourself, like, Honestly, this is the best condition we've seen his Plum Bob in a long time, and it's not great. Let's... Oh, it's just non-stop diapers. Just constant. Bathroom. Let's cook something. What do toddlers like? Grilled cheese. Toddlers like grilled cheese, right? Oh, you are sleepy. What kind of condition are we in, actually? Could we potty train this kid feasibly? Oh wait, you're independent, right? Not you. You. You're independent. You could just do that. So they have to get to at least potty level 2 to go potty on their own. Before that, an adult has to teach them. Except for independent toddlers. They could just do it right away. But do you also need to potty? You do also need to potty. Okay, let's get the other one on the potty then. Wait, which one did I say to use? You're going to the green one. Okay, so we'll do the orange one. Potty train little Scorpio. Okay, Tycho reached movement level 2. The fact that they just called him like Darren Jenkins, like, okay. Like they're still acting like, do they just give them normal names under the assumption that like they would be disguised? I don't know. Are we okay, I took my eyes off you for a second and I shouldn't have. I put too much faith in you. I hate the disguises though, like from like a lore perspective and like also kind of from a gameplay perspective. Like I want to see my little alien guys. Hey, can we potty train this kid? Please? Please take this kid to the potty. Well, see, now she's going in her diaper. Forget about it. No, it's too late now. It's too late. Go to sleep. Okay. You're on the potty. You're hungry. Yeah, I know we got cake in there, but let's just start stockpiling food. Grilled cheese. Let's do some grilled cheese. Yeah, I really don't like the mechanic of them, like, not, like, I don't know, like, the, like, negative reactions that most people have to finding out someone's an alien is, like, why? They're just little green guys, you know? That would be fun if they had weird alien first names and normal surnames. I swear some of them have, like, alien names. Maybe just the ones that show up when you go to Sixum, or maybe I just made that up, and they don't actually do that. I have no idea. Okay. Put these in the fridge. Do you have any more baby trash? Or did I get it all? I think I got it all. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the time, and it's actually kind of late. So maybe I should call it here. But I'm having a lot of fun with this. I might do this again. I'm not sure when exactly. I think I've actually got. I think it's spring break next week, so maybe I'll be able to stream a little more. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like even the concept of the disguises. Especially not, like, because they're mandatory. Like, I don't hate the idea of, like, being able to disguise yourself, but I hate that they make you do it. So I just do my best to just ignore the disguised form. But I wish it was like with vampires, you could choose to add a dark form or not. Like, I wish you could, like, choose to add a disguise or not, and then I would just be able to just ignore it. Yeah, it being mandatory is what really is weird to me. And the way that, like, people feel like they've been deceived when they find out someone's an alien is, like, a little bit. Yeah. One of the ways that they can get discovered is that they, like, glow and they have extreme emotions, and so they'll do that still even when they're disguised, and then people will be like, oh, you were an alien this whole time, I'm so upset. And it's like, why? Yeah, but thanks for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. I like infants. Good update. Possibly some bugs. But the stuff that they added all works pretty well and is good, but you know how it is. I'll take my mods back out because I just have one mod in that I was using to work around the issue. But I'll take my mods out again and do a little bit more testing with the abductions, like, just to make sure that it wasn't a fluke. But I think I might make a bug report and hope that they actually do something about it. Like, again, there's so many issues with Get to Work that they're not fixing, but, like, maybe with, like, the actual, like, occult state, they'll fix it, especially because, again, like, they were posting stuff about aliens, so they were thinking about them, you know, they had to, you know, design the infant aliens, so, you know, do you guys want to see if someone's playing Sims 2, maybe? Yeah, Tastical is someone we've seen before, I think. I'm playing The Sims 2. So... let's go say hi. yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll be here on Friday with Pleasant View, Sims 2. And Monday, Strange Town. And I'd like to pick this up again sometime. Not sure exactly when, but this was fun. I had fun, and thanks for hanging out with me. It was nice to have you guys here. Bye.